and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect Episode 11. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have Ashley Williams and then do that. Whatever. Just keep having her on the squad and then switch to Caden and then have him with those. Because otherwise it's just always gonna be, you know, Ashley and Caden, then Caden and Ernot, then Ernot and Garrus, then Garrus and Tally. And so on and so forth. How do the others feel, though? I don't understand, though, why Rex is still with me, though. Are we... You're kidding me, right? That's it? There's no tutorial or anything? It looks okay. Oh, okay. I see. Shit, I didn't mean to go out. Oh, it's Mako, it's not Hammerhead. No. Tch. Look at this thing. Oh, there's something there. Feeling we're gonna get hit by a meteor in any moment. Is this something? Whoa, fuck. It's them. It's those fuckers. You know, the things that are from Akuz. Get away from me. Got it. That is a lot of credits. Drop anything? No. We were too late. Oh, this is a ship. Or something.
Alliance soldiers. Looks like they were lured here by the distress people.
These are Admiral Kahoku's men. We need to tell him what happened here.
Charged and locked.
Damn. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize the ship even got damaged. Okay. What is this? The fuck is... Do we, shoot it? If you don't shoot it, what is going on?
Yes, sir.
Nice helmet. What? Yes, we met.
After the thresher moths are subterranean carnivores that spend their entire lives eating or searching for something to eat. Threshers reproduce via spores that can lie dormant for millennia, yet are robust enough to survive prolonged periods in deep space and atmospheric re-entry. As a result, thresher spores appear on many worlds, spread by previous generations of space travelers. The body of a thresher never entirely leaves the ground. Only the head and tentacles erupt from the earth to attack. In addition to physical attacks, threshers have the ability to project toxic chemicals and emit bursts of infrasound as a shockwave weapon. The Alliance first encountered threshers on the colony of Akuz in 2177. After contact was lost with the Pioneer team, Marine units were deployed to investigate. The shore parties were set upon by hungry threshers, and nearly the entire assault force was killed. Alliance forces recommend engaging threshers with vehicle-mounted heavy weapons.
Where are we, anyways? Oh, okay. That explains that, because I was confused. Does that damage it? I must have been getting hit blasted by chemicals or something without realizing it. Why is this blocked off? I'm gonna save just in case. This blows me up.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Sorry, mate. Did it cost anything? Well, it cost me 15 Medigel, or Omnigel, which was useless. I must have been getting hit by the Thresher Maw without realizing it. God damn it, I didn't mean to do that. These were the only consoles that I even understand how to control. It's gonna end up just being Nintendo ones. Altair is an unusually large terrestrial world with a trace amount atmosphere of methane and ammonia. The surface is frozen and mainly composed of sandstone and other sedimentary rocks, composed of iron and chlorides. Judging by the sedimentary composition of the crust, it appears that Altair once possessed an atmosphere thick enough to support some form of liquid. What cataclysm stood the atmosphere and left the planet to freeze is not currently known. I keep on saying B, and I keep on thinking, oh yeah, go back out of the menu. Well, that is what it's doing. I'm gonna serve this thing. On Tamalka, It's a large hydrogen helium gas giant with traces of chlorine and sulfur in the atmosphere. Its massive gravity well tugs many asteroids from the outer belt inwards. Past the orbit of Altair and Endless eventually settle into the inner belt. Antamaka's orbit is congested with hundreds of captured moons. Most last only a few thousand years before being ejected, dragged down into the atmosphere, ripped apart by tidal forces, and added to the gas giant's immense rings. In this chaotic environment, has the best ships without military-grade kinetic barriers are likely to suffer catastrophic impacts. I'm gonna punch myself in the face. Oh. Oh, shoot, you just survey them and then you actually get stuff. Life survey. As the human race expands its territory and raises general standard of living, demands for industrial resources continues to grow. Planet cracking. Many planets, moons, and asteroids contain a wealth of resources, but many systems have barely been charted, not thoroughly surveyed. Unmanned probes are one solution, but they often last a space hazard and foresee disturbances or theft by salvagers. Here's AGES, Alliance Geological Service, has offered bounties to private individuals or teams willing to perform mineralogical surveys on the frontier. The survey data is made publicly available to further corporate development. And the cost of travel and the dangers of operating on hostile roads is rarely a profitable endeavor. Light metals, metals with low atomic weight are often used in the construction of spacecraft and vehicles. Heavy metals, metals with higher atomic weights are used to construct equipment components. The platinum group elements are particularly useful. Rare earth, most useful materials in this category are radioactive or magnets. Various gases are required to support all known forms of sapient life. Some are commonly used as fuel. Interesting. So, I sort of regret not scanning everything then. Why do I keep on doing this? Hit X, you dope. I almost hit B again. I'm sorry, the Mako didn't even have a tutorial. There we go. Small distant such as a small terrestrial with a trace element of methane and argon. It's composed of water, ice, and calcium with occasional deposits of light metals. Realized this pirate suppression campaign in the 2160s. Turian Ulium Ramparash was caught with his frigate near a granite on alias for drive discharge. When challenged by the cruiser Hyderabad, Ramparus refused to surrender. The Turian was destroyed, attempting to take off. The breeze is strewn across the southern hemisphere. Her element, small, scans from water detected a small deposit of plutonium. We're actually gonna go back to this. And we're actually gonna survey, because I thought survey would, I don't even know what I thought survey would do. Since there's no quests there at least yet, I don't see a point to doing that. Matrix writings recovered. You were scanning the planet from planet Prolan. Strange signal came from orbit. Navigator Presley determined the signal was from an ancient beacon. Your salvage team brought the beacon aboard and found one of the Matrix Naga's running its storage compartment. Okay. So we have multiple teams apparently. It's about the survey, did a large concentrated xenon. So apparently I've been to every single planet except the ones we needed to. Are we gonna get in trouble for sort of using this for private use? I mean, it helps the war effort, right? Even though there is no war effort in this game yet. Large amount of free oxygen. I guess we're gonna help the helium-3. Yep. Wait, why'd you need someone to tell you? I guess just to A preliminary scan. Terrain insignia recovered. Scans the planet first revealed an abandoned base on its moon. Can you find nothing interesting, but much of the debris is marked with the Magna Colony insignia. I'm curious to know how much money how many credits we're gonna get as soon as I go out of this or actually hit B again. Phaistos. Phaistos is a small terrestrial with a trace atmosphere of carbon dioxide and xenon. Through a scorching hot, mainly composed of sulfur and various silicates, there's little of interest in this desolate world. And I'm gonna waste a scan. Zyphreium. The resistant but rich industrial world claimed by the Human Systems Alliance is plentiful heavy metals that fuel the recent manufacturing boom on Earth. Core samples rich with the fossil simple silicon-based organisms indicate Zyphreium was more habitable in the past than it is present. Perhaps this explains many Prothean ruins surrounding the surface, most of which have been looted by mining corporations. Nova Yekaterinburg. I guess that's where we need to go. Zakros is a terrestrial world with a nitrogen and methane atmosphere containing trace amounts of hydrocarbons. Its surface is mainly composed of water, ice, and hydrocarbon slush. The surface is not solid enough to support the full weight of land and ship. For much is necessary to use shuttles or keep the ship's Mass Effect envelope up. So I guess because that'll lower the weight of the ship. Or mini. Mini is a terrestrial world with an unusually thin atmosphere of krypton and xenon. It is composed of silica with deposits of carbonaceous materials. A digital flyby probe of Armini detected multiple areas at the equator with oddly regular surface protrusions. Closer investigating revealed there are millions of elaborate crypts a few meters below the surface, left by a long extinct spacefaring species called the Zyphreium. Many human universities wish to perform archaeological excavations. Council holds grave sites are sacrosanct, however, and the matter has been tied up in court for a decade. So before even the Protheans? Arcanes. A small hydrogen helium gas giant, Arcanes has been developed as a full-feature Hamara stopover for ships hauling prime materials from Zyphreium. Additional, its powerful magnetic field to dump drive charge. Arcanes is a largely automated infrastructure of helium-3 refining and deuterium mining on its many water ice moons. Yeah, large quantity of nitrogen as well, apparently. Wait, what? Weird, metal-rich. Heavy metal surveyed. Platinum. That's a thing? Oh, great, now I need to check every single base. Oh, you can actually see them. Carbonaceous asteroid. Carbon-rich asteroid. Looks like a piece of chocolate. Scanning the asteroid field in the Gnosis revealed some strange readings. Upon closer inspection, Navigator Presley discovered the remains of an abandoned Solarian fighter. The new interest on board was a League of One medallion. Do I have to go back to all the worlds? No. I mean, I don't see anything else glinting, so... I mean, you think we wouldn't be using FTL for this? I mean, to be fair, they are really far away. I mean, there's not like a reason to pick certain squads, right? Like, Rex is gonna mess up everything for us. I feel like that must be really difficult to pull off.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn
Lava.
charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
go straight in there. Like, I don't know. I need to pay more attention if we find something else in here. Well, particularly a Thresher Mall. Oh, that's the sun. Oh wait, no, there's a land bridge over here. It's just weird, there's this, like, friction. Like, is the car driving weird? Wait. Let's announce our presence to everyone, yes. I assume, like, it'll be fairly obvious when there's something on a planet I can, like, investigate or something. Fuck, what the hell was that? Yeah? What the hell? Space pirates? No, Geth. Does our shield come back, please? There we go. What in the world was that? Council races. Solarians League of... Oh my goodness, there's a lot of stuff. Before they joined the Citadel Council, the Solarians' most potent military tool was a small reconnaissance team known as the League of One. Prior training was in espionage and assassination, never more than a dozen strong. The team was adept at infiltrating the tightest defenses and eliminating all necessary obstacles. Few top members of government and military were privy to the League's identities. League members wore no distinguishing garments and held no particular rank. The only evidence of their participation in the League was a small medallion presented to each member upon induction. The secrecy was maintained until the formation of the Council. In an effort to dispel rumors and appease their new partners, the Solarian Rusin Union released all classified documents pertaining to the League. League of One was suddenly exposed and in danger of being hunted by enemies of Solarians. Before anything could be done, the team is seriously spared. Most assumed that this was a Covenant lie to help hide their identities, but a few months later the Inner Cabinet was murdered. Though there was no incriminating evidence, it was clear who was responsible. Realizing the threat posed by this rogue outfit, the Special Tactics Group dispatched a team of hunters. And in return, the SCG dispatched 10 of the brightest operators with broad discretionary powers. Only 2 returned. They reported no evidence of the League. When it's reported, and it was assumed the League was wiped out. Some recent Nudity classified documents, however, suggested that there may have been a 13th member who eluded the Solarian military. Turian's Unification War. And about the same time the Solarians had started reforming the Council, the Turians were on board on a bitter civil war. The Unification War, as it was later named, the hostilities between the colonies furthest from the Turian homeworld, Palaven. These colonies were run by local chieftains, many of whom had distanced themselves from the hierarchy. Without the galvanizing influence of the government, the colonies became increasingly isolated and xenophobic. Colonists began wearing emblems of official mass markings of differentiation themselves from members of other colonies, and open hostilities became common. War finally broke out. The hierarchy maintained strict diplomacy and refused to get involved. Several years of fighting, less than a dozen factions remained in the hierarchy, finally intervened. By the time chiefs were too weak to resist, they were forced to put an end to the fighting and renew their allegiance to the hierarchy. Though peace was restored, it took several decades for animosity between sides to fade completely. To this day, most Syrians still wear the facial markings of their home colonies. As a point of interest, a Turing term, Fairface, is the one who is beguiling or not to be trusted. It is also a slang term for politicians. But anyways, that's going to be it for this episode, so if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. See ya!